Hey there, South Mississippi. Chief Meteorologist Eric Johnson here. The quick update on the forecast over the next 48 hours or so. We're going to see lots of different types of weather over the next couple of days. As we take a look first, let's just kind of time out this winter storm. We're not expecting a winter storm here in South Mississippi, but for areas to the north, that's where we expect the icy conditions. Here's a look at Futurecast and just kind of a broad view here. Notice the blue line is the freezing line. South of that line, everything's above freezing. North of that line, they're dealing with freezing temperatures, freezing rain, sleet, and snow. So let's time it out here. Watch as we head towards lunchtime tomorrow. We're watching a batch of showers and thunderstorms that will approach South Mississippi and arrive here late in the evening on Saturday. So some scattered showers and thunderstorms, warming temperatures throughout the afternoon are expected on Saturday with those showers and storms as they move on in. And then as we go into Sunday morning, here we are by midnight Sunday morning, temperatures still above freezing here in South Mississippi. We see another round of showers and thunderstorms approaching from the west, and that round of rain moves on in during the day on Sunday with the freezing temperatures mainly to our north. Can't rule out a few strong to severe storms during the evening on Saturday and also going into Sunday morning. It's not until Sunday night that we expect the freezing temperatures to get closer to us. So here's a little bit closer look. Here we are by lunchtime on Saturday. Scattered showers and storms approaching from the south and west. Those storms moving in between about the 4 to 7 o'clock time frame. And then as we work our way towards Sunday morning, another round of showers and thunderstorms. Some of those could be heavy. Can't even rule out maybe just a little bit of sleet mixing in with some of those thunderstorms during the day on Sunday, just because we have a lot of cold air aloft. It won't be freezing at the surface, so we're not worried about any accumulations or any impacts from that. But don't get caught off guard if you see some sleet or maybe some small hail as we go into the day on Sunday. Severe weather risk, it's low but not zero, a marginal risk for parts of South Mississippi Saturday night going into Sunday morning. Let's talk about these temperatures because as we go into next week, overall the forecast is trending colder. Each night we're expecting freezing temperatures along the coast and inland, with certainly Monday and Tuesday morning looks like the coldest right now with those pipe bursting freezes for the coast and inland locations. How many hours below freezing? Sunday night going to Monday morning, anywhere from 10 to 15 hours below freezing. And look at these low temperatures on Monday morning, down into the mid-20s on the coast, low 20s further inland. Wind chill values Monday morning could be in the teens. It's certainly going to be very cold out there. Now, Monday night going to Tuesday morning, we could be anywhere from 15 to almost 20 hours below freezing across South Mississippi with those temperatures on Tuesday morning, waking up, well, maybe some teens north of I-10 and some low 20s right along the coast. So definitely make sure you're protecting all 4 Ps Sunday night and Monday night. Looking outside of the Hancock Whitney Bank Tower Cam at Gulfport, it's 56 degrees. It's going to be a cool first half of the day on Saturday. Temperatures generally in the 40s and 50s during the first half of the day. Once we head towards the evening, it's going to be a little unusual, but our temperatures are actually going to rise into the evening and overnight. So by Sunday morning, it's actually going to be much warmer than it will be on Saturday afternoon. Here's a little bit closer look at those temperatures in Futurecast as we head towards lunchtime on Saturday. We're still in the 40s and 50s, but watch as we head towards the late afternoon and evening. As those showers and thunderstorms approach, our temperatures climb into the 60s across the region. And then as we head towards Sunday morning, many of us waking up in the 60s and 70s. And then once the front comes through, we're going to see a big dramatic drop in temperatures. In fact, once the front passes through Sunday morning, our temperatures could drop about 20 to 30 degrees behind the front. And we'll have those off and on rounds of rain. It looks like most of this rain clears on out before sunset on Sunday. Here's a little bit closer look at the temperature gradient that we're going to see Saturday going into Sunday. Saturday afternoon, again, relatively chilly, but as we head towards the evening hours, we see those temperatures rise overnight into Sunday morning. You can see it a little bit easier on this map, but look at that gradient. By 8:30 on Sunday morning, we could be in the 30s in Pearl River County, but still in the 70s in Jackson County. That's how sharp that cold front's going to be, and temperatures will just drop really fast behind that front. Talked about an extended period of cold temperatures. Again, we're expecting freezes pretty much every night next week. Now, there are some questions about the end of next week, going into the next weekend period. There are some hints that we could see a reinforcing shot of some cold air by the end of next week. There's also some hints that we could be looking at an active storm pattern along the southern branch of the jet stream. Now, you might be putting 2 and 2 together and saying, well, there's cold air. We have storm systems tracking through. Could we see some type of wintry weather by the end of next week? Some models have hinted at that, but again, if the last couple of winter weather events this year have taught us anything, 7 to 10 days out, it's very hard to pinpoint details of where the freezing line is. Is the cold air going to be cold enough? Is the storm track going to be just right to produce wintry weather? We don't know those details that far out, but the closer we get to it, we can start to fine-tune those details. But there is a pattern that signals colder temperatures and also the potential for some moisture to be available. We just don't know if those two are going to be in sync to produce any type of wintry weather just yet. Your 7-day forecast, it looks like this again as we go into next week. A very cold start with pipe bursting freezes Sunday night, Monday night, and looks like also as we go into Tuesday night as well into Wednesday morning.